my name is Marian. I'm from the blog Miss Mustard Seed.
And I'm Kriste. I'm from the blog Rosemary in Time.
And this is Design Ramblings, where we talk about anything and all things design related. And today we're going to answer a question from one of our fans. Her name is Deborah, and we've answered some questions for her.
She's
before.
dedicated
She's
fan.
a fan. I think she's the president of our fan club.
Yeah, gold star.
So, and actually, she signed her email #1 fan. So, Deb, you know who you are. Okay. So she said that we were talking about decorating for like other people in your home last week. Like, are you a selfish decorator, or will you share the decorating with other people? And actually, there was some great conversation about that, I think. But what Deb said is she's single, but she has a lot of pets, and so her struggle is finding pet-friendly furniture as well as. I think just sort of balancing, like, having things for the animals. Like, she said she has, like, 4 dog beds for 2 dogs.
Wow.
And, so, like, how do you balance all that? So, I don't have animals now. We're animal-free.
Right.
But you have cats.
I do. I'm trying to convince her to get an animal for the sake of her children.
I know. Well, we had cats, and really, they were so destructive. Yeah. But we had them for 10 years. They were great cats. We absolutely loved them. And so, but I'm not sure I want to get animals again because of that.
She's afraid of her ironstone, let's be honest.
No, not the ironstone. Actually, it's the upholstery. And if you spend time reupholstering a piece, then you know. Like, because cats can claw something time.
Yeah, I have cats, and they're really good about this. I actually clip their nails every couple months just so that they're not, like, super sharp. So, my cats really don't claw my furniture unless they're under stress. So, like, if we're on vacation for 2 weeks, we've come home and found, like, the backs of our sofas just, like, demolished. Or once when we moved, they had a really hard time with that. But I'd say generally, like, my cats don't really have a hard time with that. But I know you had a cat that would pee on stuff, right? Yeah.
And he peed on a French sofa that I had. Now, it was a $50 yard sale sofa. But still, it was a French sofa, and it had a solid down cushion. So he would pee on that. And, oh, gosh. Trying to wash that, can you imagine washing a down-stuffed... And I was able to wash it and air it out, and it ended up being okay. So, but one thing that I did do, that was when they did get older. They got more destructive as they got older. It's like they were more comfortable in the environment or something. But one thing that I did do, and I noticed I think you do this too, is I would put blankets over the arms of the sofa or chairs that they would, for some reason cats like to sit on the arms of chairs and sofas. So I would just put a little blanket over there so then I could wash it, just they get it kind of grungy looking. Yeah. Or if they claw it or whatever, then it's the blanket instead of the piece of furniture.
Yeah, and I just get inexpensive ones. I have one on there right now from H&M. It was like $10.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good alternative. Also, my cats like to lay on the back of our sofa because the cushions will push in. So then they have this little crevice that they lay in.
A little nook. They either like to be up high, like looking down on you like vultures, or like in little nooks.
Like sometimes you don't even know they're there, and then their little head comes up, and you're like, oh. So I'll put a blanket on the back of the sofa too sometimes because when they get comfy, they do the little whatever that is.
The kneading.
If anyone knows what that's all about, because I've tried to figure that out like online and stuff, and I don't know.
I think also, like, for dogs, now I have not had a dog. We had dogs when I was a kid, like my grandparents had dogs, but we've not personally had a dog. But we've talked about it. I think we would maybe get a dog over a cat, even though I've always been a cat person.
And I think you can train dogs to stay off furniture better than you can train cats.
Yeah, maybe. And it would have to be a very well-trained dog. But
have to come with a certificate. Would you get your dog a dog bed if it was no furniture?
I would. And I woun't mind a dog being up on the furniture. Again, it's the destructive behavior. It's the, like, chewing on things, wetting on things. It's all that. Yeah, this is a great
like all the toddler tendencies.
Right. Yeah, it's like I've gotten my kids past being, destructive and stuff. But I think for dogs, I know a lot of dogs have to be crated,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that there are a lot of creative ways that you can, you can incorporate a crate into maybe the kitchen cabinetry.
Yeah.
I've seen people build furniture around a crate, so it's not like this cage sitting
right.
in the middle of the family room.
Right.
It just kind of looks a little bit more integrated in your decor and more inviting for your dog, I think. So it's
For sure.
I don't know.
It
I
seems
guess
more
they
homey.
don't mind being in a crate, but
I don't know. See, I'm not a dog person, so I don't understand that.
yeah, cats are like, no!
Oh, and they're also
no!
like, free! Like, we'll leave our cats for days, and they're great. They're fine,
Yeah.
but dogs you have to, like, feed at certain times.
Yeah, they're lower maintenance.
Yeah. Dogs are high maintenance.
Yeah. But I think dog beds, actually, they've come a really long way. I think they look, there are some really nice ones out there.
Yeah.
Really
Cute ones
comfy
on, like,
cushions.
Etsy. West Elm has some.
Yep, where you can get your dog's monogram on there. And
Make sure they have a middle name.
That's right. Yeah, so I think there's a lot of great products out there now for pets that they weren't available like
Right.
20 years
Right.
ago or something. And I don't think that you have to have like, I don't know. I know a scratching post might help with cats scratching on the furniture, but at the same time, like those big, huge scratching posts.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I can't tell you how to decorate around that. Close the door.
We've thought about making one of those because our younger cat, she just loves. We have, it's honestly just like corrugated cardboard that like a company has put together, and we hang it on a doorknob, which isn't, it's not the most aesthetically pleasing thing, but at least it's only like this big.
Yeah.
So we hang it on just like a little closet door in our hallway, and she loves that. She just like goes at it, and there's little
Do they have
cardboard
their
crumbs.
toys?
Yep.
Do they have a little toy box?
Yep, under the couch, so.
Oh, would you just shove it all under there?
I don't, she does.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure David does.
When you're cleaning, just kick it under there. Anyway, I do think that pets and decor can exist happily. I think it is
Absolutely.
just finding that balance.
Yeah.
Just like with babies or with whatever that whoever you have in your home, I think you can find all kinds of great ideas for working around them and making it comfortable for everybody.
Yeah, and I think if you have, like, I know people who have a lot of cats, they like those, like, jungle gym kind of things. Yeah. But I could see that being really cute even on, like a little sun porch where there's, like, lots of plants and, you know, kind of, like...
Do you know there are things called catios now?
I can't.
It's a cat patio. A catio.
It's designed for the cat.
Yes, so they have a little cat door to go in and out, and
it's happening.
There's little, levels for them to sit on, and so they can be outside, because you know how cats like to sit and watch the birds and the squirrels and stuff. So they could do that on their catio. So
well, we're house hunting, so
there you go.
Add that to the list.
Add it to the list. We were like 3 bedrooms and a catio.
Well, we were talking about building a house for a while and doing like a loft style bedroom with like a ladder and like making it really rustic, and I don't know what that was all about. But David was like, well, "What are you going to do with the cats?" And I said, "We'll build them a ramp right on the side. It'll be great." I had it all planned out.
Some people have that, like little ramps and shelves for their cats to walk on, and our cats used to love to sit on top of the kitchen cabinets. They would, yeah.
I had a cat when I was growing up. She'd sit on the refrigerator.
Yeah,
and that was like looming. Like you'd walk in, and she'd be like,
yeah. We had our cats were little vultures. They were. When I was growing up, we had Seal Point Siamese cats, which they have a tendency to look very, I don't know, kind of intimidating for a cat. Judgy. They're little judgy cats. So they're sitting up there and just peering down at you with their little pointed faces.
Little secret agent kitties.
Yeah, I know. So we'll have to think about getting cats. But if you have some tips for decorating around your pets and sort of coexisting happily, like if you have someone who scratches or who maybe is a dog who chews, like what your tips are for keeping your house happy as well as your pets, then we'd love your suggestions. And we will see you next time. You can find us on social media, on our blogs, and also we have tons of design ramblings now on YouTube. I think we have over 20 episodes anyway, so check those out if you'd like some more decorating inspiration. Is it bad? That's
no,
why
I
you
was
didn't
gonna
say
no,
it.
no. I noticed it when someone else was here, so I didn't want to be like, "Hey, your hair looks great today."
Okay. Okay. Well,
No,
I
I
did.
like it. I
I
like
did. I did tell my stylist that I liked the blonde highlight in the
Yeah.
front, and she like,
Went for it. I like it though,
she like, no joke.
but the color looks good.
When she
All
first
over.
took the towel off, though, I was like, it's kneading.
Yeah, but like, why?
I think they would do it to their moms when they nursed, maybe.
Yeah, but they're way past that. So I
I
don't
know.
get
I think it's a comfort thing. It's like sucking a thumb or something.
It's weird. Is what it is. I will tell you that sometimes David does it just to like he'll come up next to the cat and be like.
Okay. It was like TMI right there. David's her husband,
Pretty
not
great.
one of her cats.
No,
Okay.
that is he's a person.
That's it. And we didn't talk about poo.
I was like really waiting for that to happen.
I know. We almost went there.
I feel like once you have kids, that's an acceptable thing to talk about, but like before that point, you're just kind of like.